$1. Just $1 for your 60-acre fish farm. The village has spoken. We're taking back this pond, effective immediately. It's not yours anymore.
$1 for my 60-acre fish farm?
Let's be clear. It's not a purchase. It's a repossession. Village-wide restructuring. This land's going back up for lease. Notice of contract termination.
Brotherly, my lease is for 20 years. We're only in year 5. I've got 15 years left.
The past is the past. This is now. Get this straight. In Blackstone, my father is the mayor. I am the damn contract. The pond gets taken back. The fish? All of it stays with me. Call it 5 years back rent. Brother Biao, that's gotta be more than a few thousand pounds in there. I'd say at least 20,000 pounds. Then the Lee family will take the loss. Xiachen, you can get the hell out now.
5 years ago, not even weeds grew here. I dug out the silt shovel by shovel. I laid the lime truckload by truckload. I checked the water temp every single night. Last year when the floods came, I hauled sandbags for 3 days and nights straight. Every inch the water rose. I built the levee a foot higher. Those 3 days, the mayor never even showed his face. Now the water's clear, the fish are fat, and he says the lease is up. Fine.
You say it's up. Fine.
Take the pond. Keep the fish. I'm gone. Lita Biao, these waters run deep. Careful you don't drown.
Lita Biao, you black-hearted piece of filth. You'll get what's coming to you.
Shut up. No. Let her talk. Let her talk. From today on, these 60 acres of water belong to the Lee family. Mr. Xia, those oxygen tanks and the auto feeders? Leave those too. A little bonus. Ha ha ha.
60 acres of fish ponds. Gone. Snatched away for a single dollar. This is like one of those trashy revenge dramas come to life. Chief Zhou, this is Xiachen. That wasteland at the foot of North Ridge. Can we sign a lease today?
Today? I thought you said you needed time to think it over.
I'm done thinking. Sign it today. 10-year term. Paid in full. Up front.
Boss Xia. That land's a dump. Not even a decent patch of flat ground. Your fish ponds over in Blackstone are doing fine. Why the sudden move?
New direction. New way to stay alive. Old Ma, can your crew break ground today?
Today? Boss Xia, you're pushing hard. My boys.
Up at North Ridge, I need 3 standard ponds dug. Each one 40 by 60. The sooner the better. Money hits your account today.
Alright. Boss Xia plays fair. I'll pull my boys off the other jobs. Tonight, we move in.
Five years ago, I came back to this village with 120,000 in my pocket. Knocked the steering wheel 3 times. That 120,000 became 60 acres of water. Today, I knocked 3 times again. Harder each time.
Local forecast, clear turning cloudy through tonight. North wind, 3 to 4. Highs. Wang Mao, get over here. What's up? Yao. You tell me about that session. Pulling in hundreds of thousands a month. How's he doing it? Word is, he sells an average of 2,000 pounds. Each fish, a pound to change. If it's 16, 17 a pound. Take 3 pound fish. If each one packs on 2 more ounces, that's an extra 600 pounds. 600 pounds at 15 a pound. That's 9 grand. You see where this is going? Push him harder, force out half a pound of meat each. That's 20, 30 grand in pure profit. Yo, but the fish are already big. Can you even fatten them more? The hell do you know? Yesterday in town, I ran into Old Lou, the feed dealer. He says there's this one feed, loaded with swelling starch. Fish eat it, it soaks up water, belly swells up round and tight. Slap him on the scale, weight shoots straight up. There's such a thing? Old Lou said. That feed was an off-spec batch from the factory. Protein levels too low. Big client sent it back. Sitting in the warehouse, about to expire. Original price, 4 grand a ton. Now clearing out at 800 a ton. That's basically free money. 800? That cheap? Then let's buy a few tons and feed him till they burst. A few days and those fish will be fat as hell. That's exactly the play. I already called Old Lou. He's sending a truck with 5 tons tonight. Round up a few of the boys. We're pulling an all-nighter. Yeah, I heard what Xiachen used to feed them. Top shelf imported fish meal. Over 10 grand a ton. We suddenly switched to feed this cheap. You think the fish will get sick? Sick from what? Fish are fish. Dumb animals. What do they know? If they eat it, it's meat. Xiachen dropped over 10 grand on feed? That's cause he's an idiot. Me, Lita Biao? I spent 800 and they'll still be jumping. Hey Biao, with all this extra feed, you want the aerators running? Xiachen used to run them. Every night. He's a fool. Lots of oxygen. Why run him at night? Waste of electricity. Old Zhang says water's key. Who is he?
That old man in the village. Raised fish for 40 years. Xiachen used to go to him for advice all the time.
Some washed up relic. This is a new era. Got it?
It's our generation now. Yeah, you're right.
Biao's got the right idea. Biao, shipment's here. Old Lu, thanks for the hard work.
5 tons, all delivered. You think I'd short you? 5 tons at 800 a ton. That's 4 grand total. Biao, you paying cash or? What's the rush?
Once my fish are out of the pond, you'll get yours. Boys, unload it.
Holy shit, Biao. Why does this stuff stink? It's not spoiled, is it? What are you talking about?
Fermented feed. That's its smell. Fish love it, especially bass. Old Lu said it's normal. Stop stalling and move it.
Ha! 800 a ton. That idiot Xiachen.
If he knew what a sharp businessman I am, he'd cough up blood.
See that? They're eating! I told you. Animals don't look good for that. Idiot, it's fine.
Don't just stand there, boys. Dump it all in.
Brother Biao, that's a lot at once. Isn't it too much?
Too much, my ass.
Look at him go!
I'm gonna fatten these bastards up these next few days.
3 feedings a day, 10 bags a pop. We pull them in 3 days.
No way they won't put on weight.
Keep it coming. 30 more bags. Dump every last one. Tomorrow morning, I want to see their bellies.
Round and ready to burst. You got it, dump it all.
That's enough for tonight. We'll feed him again first thing tomorrow.
Brother Biao, the water's looking murky.
Murky, nothing. Feed's always got some powder in it. It's normal. Give it a couple days, once the fish clean it up, it'll clear. Let's head back to the shed and drink. Good work tonight, boys. Biao's buying 2 cold beers each.
Thanks, Brother Biao.
3 days. In 3 days, we haul every last fish out of this pond. We'll hit every restaurant in town, one by one. 15 a pound.
Not a penny less.
3,000 fish, that's at least 70, 80 grand. Biao's a genius. Stick with Biao.
And we'll eat like kings.
That punk Xiachen.
Years of busting his ass, also he could hand it to me on a platter.
That's the way the world works. Only the sharp ones eat.
Tomorrow, I'm getting the buyer's numbers. What's that smell?
Brother Biao, it's coming from the pond. Think something's wrong? Wrong? It's just feed. Once wet, it stinks. Fish shit more. Of course, it's little. Tomorrow, I'll have 2 berries.
And it'll clear right up. Damn, it reeks.
Boss, yeah, I need to tell you something. Someone saw it last night. 3 trucks came around the back ridge into the old fish pond. Nobody knows what they were hauling yet.
3 trucks around the back ridge in the middle of the night. I sure as hell hope it's not what I think it is.
Boss, yeah, I've already got the fish picked out. That last batch of grass carp were all 2 pounds and up.
Market couldn't get enough. I've sold fish for 20 years. I've dealt with more fish farmers than I can count. That kid Xiachen's fish. They never die in the pond. The moment his water starts moving.
You can smell the sweetness in it. No other farm can produce that. Boss, yeah, I'm here to pick up the fish.
Dead fish? From Xiachen's pond?
How can there be dead fish? He's farmed 5 years without a die-off.
Boss, yeah, my ass. From now on, this pond belongs to the Li family. You're here to buy fish. I sell fish at the town market. Same as usual, 100 pounds of grass carp. Go net out 100 pounds. Bring it over and weigh it. 120 pounds. Consider the extra bonus. 81 a pound, that's 960. What kind of fish is this? Half pounders mixed in with 3-ounce runts. And some of these have rotting fins. Boss I used to pack my fish. All 2 pounds or better, never mixed with fingerlings. I don't want this basket. You repick 100 pounds for me. Old man, you looking for trouble? The fish are netted. Take it whether you want it or not. Make this real clear, old fossil. Starting today, Xiachen is gone. This pond is mine, and these fish are mine. You buy what I'm selling, at my price. You don't like it, get lost. Fine. This basket, you said 120. Let's weigh it. Wait, what? I know what I'm doing when I net fish. I've got an eye for it. Young man, this trade has a rule. Everything weighed, not 1 pound less. I'm 63 years old. I've hauled fish 20 years. 100 plus pounds of cargo. Never once complained about my back. That's called eating the scale. Your piece of junk scale is off. Take a good look. A 550 milliliter bottle of water. 553.5 grams. This scale has been in service for 8 years. The margin of error never exceeded 3 grams. Alright. Old man, here's something else. My guy didn't know what he was doing today. Paid for this basket as 87 pounds. Call it a friendly gesture. You come back anytime. We'll give you a good price. $6.96. Not a cent more, not a cent less. Young man, Xiachen, that kid. 3 years now. His fish never die in the pond. Your pond's crashing. Get someone out here now. Otherwise, with a pond full of dead fish, you'll be the one crying. Yow, what's a pond crash? How would I know? Get old man Zhang, the fish farmer. Tell him it's 200 a day. Have him come take a look. Biao, should we turn on the aerator? Then what the hell are you waiting for? Biao, it looks like more and more of them. Did I turn on the wrong thing? This machine's got a ton of buttons. Boss Xia, this land is in terrible shape. Leveling takes 3 days, then dig and line 3 ponds. Plus a water diversion channel. This is a massive job.
Dig 3 standard ponds first, each one 40 by 60. Run the water from here, channel the mountain stream straight in. Set the intake upstream so the water quality stays clean.
You're a fish farmer. What do you know about engineering?
5 years ago, when I dug my first pond in Blackstone, people said the same thing. Some kid back from the city. A greenhorn raising fish, 60 acres of water. Answered for me. Old Ma, this site needs to be operational within 3 months. You just dig. The money hits your account today. I'll build the road, run power, water from this stream. As long as the work doesn't stop, you don't worry about anything else.
Don't you worry. I've been in this business 20 years. I've never met a client as straight up as you. I built a road for Li Dabiao's family once. That bastard owed me 6 months of wages and refused to pay. Cops had to step in before he paid. Next to him. You're a damn saint.
Chen, something's wrong at the fish pond. Old man Zhang Shenfei got called over by Li Dabiao. All afternoon, hundreds of pounds of fish have been floating up dead. Li Dabiao's losing his mind, cussing out everybody.
I know. Stick to the plan.
Got it. I've already talked to all our regular buyers. They said if Li Dabiao comes to sell his fish, they won't give him a penny more than rock bottom.
Boss Xia, so you're really done with that pond in Blackstone?
That pond taught me something.
What's that?
Raising fish starts with raising the water. Same with people. Bad water won't grow good fish. Bad people won't grow anything good.
Old Zhang, Biao wants you to come over. Help check out his fish pond. 200 a day. Tell him to find someone else. Old Zhang, we're out of options here. That pond's had hundreds of pounds of dead fish floating all afternoon. We turn on the aerators, and the more they run, the more fish die. The more they run, the more die. I don't know what happened. The water's gone completely murky. Aw, hell. Come on. If we're late, the whole pond's a total loss. To Biao, your pond's crashed hard. Save the talk. Just tell me what to do. First, keep the aerators running all night. But only at 60% rated power. Run it too hard and thus flood, fill the fishing faster. Second, you've got to clear out all the adult grass carp within 3 days. This pond's way over its carrying capacity. Third, cut the feed. You're dumping in more than double. What's how you use feed today? Fish can't fish it. It takes permits and needs to be more oxygen. Suction. Used to calculate every pound of feed based on water temperature and dissolved oxygen. But you just started dumping feed like crazy. Of course the fish are dying. All right, old man Zhang, you know your stuff. Here's the deal. Work for me. 3,000 a month. Help me manage this pond. Forget it. These old bones are done working. Biao, remember this. Fish farming ain't about muscle. It's about water quality. Bad water and all the feed in the world won't help. Go get that expired feed back tonight. Don't let anyone see. First thing tomorrow, put the word out. Say we got a huge load of grass carp for urgent sale. 10% below market. 10% below? That's a loss. What loss? We stuff the fish full before weighing. Every fish will have 3 extra ounces of feed in its gut. That's a few extra cents a pound. Adds up to a fat profit. And if that don't work, then we dose the feed with hormones so the fish hold water and don't drop weight. Got it, yeah. Hey, by the way, don't dump those dead fish tonight. Before they start stinking. Sell them first thing tomorrow to that little fish ball shop in town. Tell him they just died, half price. Boss, yeah, I went to pick up the fish today. That bastardly ripped me off 87 pounds, charged me for 120. I paid him 696. Not a cent less, not a cent more. And that pond of yours? He ran it into the ground. Dead. Bad water, bad fish.
And bad people never do good business. Now I'm going to make certain people watch with their own eyes. What real water, real fish, and a real good life look like.
Evergreen aquaculture? Isn't that the biggest processing plant in the whole city?
Li Dabiao is about to strike gold. Only been a few days. And he's already got Evergreen knocking.
Xiaochen ran that pond for 5 years and never got a single call from them.
Huh. Blackstone, huh? Everyone said I didn't have what it takes. I've had this operation for a few days, and a big city plant comes knocking on my door. Xiaochen worked it for 5 years, never got that. Business is connections. It's about respect. Bosley, we already worked it out. On the phone. Today's just the first look at the product. Quality passes. First order is 2,000 pounds of carp. Price follows market. No problem, Manager Joe. Every fish in this pond is top grade. Whole village knows it. Get the nets in. Pick out the big ones. Bosley, I'll take a look at the fish myself. Bosley, what have you been feeding these? Standard feed. Bought it in town. From which store? You know the place. Buying fish? Check the goods. Just give me a price. Why all the questions, Bosley? This batch has severe liver and pancreas lesions. Fluid retention too. Classic long-term feeding symptoms. High hormone feed. Look at this. A normal grass carp's belly is flat. Yours is bulging. Like it swallowed ping pong balls. And these few, loose scales. Early gill rot. Water's already bad. We're not buying this batch. Not buying? You screwing with me? I came all the way out here for you to take 2 looks and walk away? Do you have any idea how many fish this pond moves in a day? Cross me, and you won't buy a single fish in Blackstone again. Bosley, Evergreen Aquaculture purchases over 10 MLBS a year. 300 plus farms. Fewer than 1 in 5 ever get an exclusive direct supply deal. You know why? Because we're not just buying fish. We're buying credibility. One look tells me everything about your whole year, feed, water. Whether you treat a disease, whether you followed harvest protocol. You show me this batch, I can guess the water quality. At the bottom of your pond without even seeing it. Right, didn't someone named Xiaochen farmed here? My colleague dealt with him last year. Said his fish quality was top 3 in the whole province. We were planning to put him on the short list for direct supply base this year. Too bad. Manager Joe, cut me some slack. I'll make it worth your while. Procurement. One farm or another, same. Mr. Lee, last time, we buy on quality, not connections. This batch? I wouldn't take it even if you paid me. Even free with freight paid, I wouldn't take it. Because taking your fish would destroy my quality control reputation. At Evergreen, anyone who forces through a substandard inspection is fired on the spot.
Even Evergreen won't take his fish. Manager Joe's right. Look, the water in that pond's already gone black.
What are you staring at? All of you, get lost. Diao, what do we do now? What do we do? You think he's the only buyer within 100 miles? Put the word out. Grass carp, price drop. $6.50 a pound. As much as they want. No limit. $6.50, Diao? Market's at 9 right now. At $6.50 we're bleeding money. You don't know Jack. We sell first, get cash flowing. Once this batch clears out, we'll figure out the next one. Boss ya, I've built fish ponds for 20 years. Every kind. Never met anyone as particular as you. Most folks just dig a hole. Throw down a single liner, done. You got 3 layer base. Monitoring wells pre-installed, even the berm slope is. It's clear on the blueprints. A lab or what?
Uncle Ma, 90% of this work is on land, not water. If the pond's built wrong, everything after is a problem.
I heard you built a holding pond. Upstream on that creek.
Creek water's too cold. Hold it first, or fish won't grow. Let the silt settle, and bring the temperature up.
This whole setup must have run you close to 2 million. Xiaochen, that old bastard Zhang Xuanfa. Did you send him to screw me over?
What about Zhang Xuanfa?
What about him? He came by my pond the day before yesterday. Said my pond was crashing. Dump all market-sized fish now. Cut the feed. I did everything he said. And this morning I find out. It wasn't a pond crash at all. The aerator was just cranked too high, stirred up the mud. Turn it down, no problem. If I cleared the whole pond, I'd have lost my ass. So tell me, did you send him to scam me?
Brotherly, Zhang Xuanfa has been raising fish for 40 years. Half the fish farmers in this village have gone to him for advice. He said, aerator low, clear market fish in 3 days. Cut feed. Which one do you think is wrong? When he said pond crash, he meant oxygen depletion at the bottom, the start of mass die-offs at the surface. Your aerator's power was too high. It turned up the silt and wrecked the water quality. Classic crash sign. Clear in 3 days meant. He meant before the ones you've got start dying off. Move them now, or watch your whole stock rot. Every damn thing, he said, checks out.
Enough out of you. I came here today to tell you one thing. From here on out, here in Blackstone, you're never gonna do this piece. Not long reading.
5 years raising fish. Never stole water from another pond. Never cut feed with filler. Never sold a sick fish. I test the water daily. I change the feed monthly. Every fish spends 3 days in holding tank first. No feed, no mud taste. You know why I do all that? Business runs on conscience. I'm handing you that pond, because I know you can't hold it.
You piece
Fish farming looks simple, but the water runs deep. Know how thick that muck is? Water depth, temperature, dissolved oxygen, ammonia levels, nitrite levels. I check those numbers every single day. 5 years. Never missed a day. Think you found a gold mine? Well, let me tell you something right now. That stock of yours, in 3 days, you'll see a massive bacterial gill rot outbreak. And it won't be a few hundred pounds of dead fish. You'll have to sterilize the entire pond. You believe me?
Don't scare me. Just wait till my old man cuts your power in water. We'll see how tough you are then. Boss ya, somebody here for you. Boss ya, this place of yours. Took this old man forever to find. I went to Blackstone first. That steel panel shack of yours was locked up tight. Asked around for you. Took him forever to finally give it up.
Uncle Zhao, how'd you track me down? And these two?
They're from the next town. Same market as me. This is old Lu, seafood vendor. This is old Chien, runs a small restaurant. Soon as they heard I knew you, they insisted on tagging along. Boss ya, Uncle Zhao tells me the fish you used to sell. Stays on the shelf too, 3 days longer than anyone else.
Something like that. Fish purge completely before leaving the pond. Keeps the meat firm. No muddy taste. Looks better on ice too.
So that's why Uncle Zhao's stall sells out every single day. I bought a batch from Li Daviel once. Looked big enough. But inside, soft meat, strong muddy stink. Customers complained. After that, I drive twice as far. Just to avoid his stock. So, boss ya, when are you selling again? My restaurant needs 200 pounds per month.
Give me a month. First pond will be ready to harvest. Conservative investment, 8,000 pounds. Prices jumped this year. Used to be $3.50 per pound. Now it's close to 5.
I'll give you 5 a pound. But you gotta promise me. Same quality as before.
Quality guaranteed. A split difference. I even, I similar. But I got one condition. From now on, no credit. Cash on delivery. I stand by my quality. You stand by prompt payment.
Boss ya, Li Daviel's been messing with the scales. Worse rigging yet, hormone-laced feed for forced growth. How long do you think he can keep that up?
Not long.
Boss ya, I've been selling fish for 20 years. I've seen plenty of men lose their ponds without a single curse word. You were the first. But I know just because you don't curse doesn't mean you won't win.
He gone. That batch of stress-resistant fry. When can I pick them up?
Boss ya, this new breed is only at 2 test sites in the province. You sure you want to go straight to using them?
I'm sure.
20 days. These fry resist disease well, but remember. But they're picky about water quality and feed. Don't screw it up. Brother Biao, that feed mill in town just called. They said that batch of feed wasn't just expired. It was cut with industrial-grade additives. Brother Biao, we lost over 200 pounds today. At this rate, within a week, every fish in this pond will be dead. Also, 3 more regulars from the town market just walked. Old Manly, one Matzi, and old son from the fish hot pot place. None are returning. They said they'd rather drive farther to get their stock than put up with the attitude here. They said our fish can take a hike. Like hell we need them. We'll manage just fine. Go drain the rest of the pond. Tomorrow we're selling in the next county. Nobody knows us there. They won't nitpick a damn thing. What the hell are you standing there for? Get moving!
Old Zhao, what about Li Biao's ponds? You been out there to look or not? No? I already treated that pond. Word is around, no other fish fry again. Xiaochen spent 5 years building that water and those fish. A few days and it's already gone to hell. Water's gone black. Dead fish floating everywhere. Stinks so bad it'll turn your stomach.
That pond's ruined. His fish are still sellable? I'm telling you. Last night he hauled in several tons of cut rate feed from town. I know the delivery guy. That stuff's 6 months expired.
Bags are long gone, too. Fish raised on that garbage. People will get sick eating those. Several families already. His fish gave people the runs. My wife bought one yesterday.
Cooked it up and the meat was mushy and stank to high heaven.
Could it be from that?
What do we do? 9 times out of 10. Listen up, from now on, buy from someone you know.
The quality Xiaochen used to put out? Nowhere else in the province. The villagers are saying.
They want to hand the ponds over to Xiaochen.
Xiaochen again. Xiaochen. What's so special about him? So he can raise a few fish. Big deal.
Why does the whole damn town of Blackstone bow down to him?
Dad, that plot at the base of North Ridge. Who approved it for Xiaochen? What North Ridge? That land's not under village control. The town trust manages it. Aren't you the mayor? Go talk to them. Cut the power and water to Xiaochen's place. That ungrateful punk needs to be put in his place. What's the rush? I may be mayor, but I can't strong arm everything. Focus on your own ponds first.
Stop calling me for every little thing.
But Dad, enough. I'll go into town next week and grab dinner with a friend. I'll bring it up. The water permit for that North Ridge plot.
Just a meal. Don't worry about it.
18 degrees. Better than I expected.
Evergreen Aquaculture sent people to Blackstone today. 5 big trucks. Sat there 15 minutes. Didn't buy a single fish. Manager Zhou left with a face like a mile of bad road. I heard Li Dabiao hauled in a load overnight. Several tons of cheap feed. Bags split open. Reeks of mold. This morning, more longtime buyers got burned. He rigged the scales on them. Old Zhao got fed up and refused to sell. Paddled his cart right back home.
Pass the word to Old Zhao and the others. New ponds at the foot of North Ridge. Opening in a month. First 30 regulars get their first order at cost. 5 years ago, dug my first pond. It was an evening just like this. Back then, it was only me, 1 shovel, a stretch of mud flats. Now I've got 3 standard ponds. Fully automated equipment. New fry stock from the State Fisheries Institute. 5 years taught me one thing. Fish farming isn't about luck. It's about managing every single minute.
Son, long time no see. You free for lunch today? New restaurant opened in town. My treat. Brother Guofu. You didn't come all this way just to buy me lunch. Nothing major. Just wondering about that land at the foot of North Ridge.
Did it get leased to a guy named Xiaochen? That's right. Signed last month. 10-year term. Lease paid in full, up front. Why?
Can you put a hold on that land?
The village has a unified plan. We may need to take it back and readjust. Guofu, that's wasteland. Nobody wanted it for decades. Your village talked about adjusting the plan years ago. Never produced a concrete proposal. Now someone's leased it. And you want to take it back? The plan just magically appeared? Besides, the kid's young. He dumped a fortune. Into that patch of dirt. What if he loses it all? Guofu, let me give it to you straight. Xiaochen's paperwork on that land. I've seen it. At the foot of North Ridge. He didn't just dig 3 standard ponds. He applied for an eco farming. Technical demonstration project. County livestock station already sent. A technician down to coordinate. I approved it too. Projects like that have policy backing. It's not something you can
just shut down with a word. The county already knows. You think things are still like before? The higher-ups are cracking down hard.
On rural revitalization now. Your Blackstone village.
Having an aquaculture demonstration project will be a bonus. On the village collective's next evaluation. Here's my advice.
Don't listen to your son. And keep Li Dabiao on a leash. These past few years. The garbage he's pulled out there, I know all of it. The petty stuff before? For your sake. Nobody went after him. But Xiaochen's a different story. That project of his is on the county's radar now.
Don't be a damn fool and lay a hand on the wrong person.
When that blows up, nobody's saving him. Brother son, what are you talking about? I just came by to ask. No other reason.
I'll skip lunch. Got a meeting this afternoon.
Chen, Li Guofu went into town today. Director's son didn't cut him any slack. Man was fuming. The water rights permit is dead.
20 days till the first batch of fry goes in. The equipment, the water source, the tech, the labor, 5 years of work. All of it's riding on this stretch of land. And this time, I'm not letting anyone take a damn thing from me.
The town route's a dead end. Stay away from Xiaochen. Stop making trouble for him. Boss, yeah, the new fry hatched early. Fastest I can have them ready is 10 days. A full 100,000. Everything set on your end?
Been set. Tell him to come.
Yeah, lost another 30 plus today. Add it all up this week. We're down damn near a ton of fish. Maybe we should get somebody out here. Get somebody for what? I don't believe in bad luck. How much of that feed's left? About 2 tons and change. Keep feeding. Double the rations. Fish make it to harvest. That's money.
Hello, we're from the County Agricultural Enforcement Division. We received a report of a mass die-off at this pond. Also suspected use of banned substances and moldy feed. We're here to take samples for testing.
Chief, you're working too hard. It's nothing like that. He got a few fish. Lost a handful. No big deal.
What's going on with this water? The color's not right.
Just rain runoff from the hills the last few days.
Jang, check the storage shed.
Yes, Captain Joe. Hey, brotherly, come on, that's not cool. Captain Joe, look at this.
That's for the fish.
No, that's chicken feed from my place. Left it there and forgot to toss it.
Chicken feed? Stacked in the fish farm shed? Bosley, I'll ask you one more time. How much have you actually used in this pond? We're taking water and fish samples back for testing. Results will be in within 3 days. Banned substances or pathogens mean total shutdown. Your stock gets banned. This place is closed. Serious violations get referred to the prosecutor's office.
Sir, let's talk this through. My father's the mayor.
Your father's the mayor? Then he should damn well know better. 15 years enforcing AG law. No one's dared pull that card. One more thing, drop the Village Official Act. Once the test results come back, we'll be sending copies to every buyer you've ever done business with. If they trace problem fish back to you, you'll be eating every bit of that liability yourself.
Yeah, what the hell do we do now? Get down there and pull every live fish you can out of that pond. Move it in 2 days. Sell at any price. No fish, no test. Nothing left to find.
Chen, you're really going all in this time.
It was always serious. I just never had the chance to go big before. Everyone owns their piece. Something goes wrong. We'll trace it and hold them accountable. Trust isn't the issue. Rules get set before anything else.
Boss, yeah, my father sent me to work for you. He says you're solid. Says following you won't do me wrong.
You served?
5 years. Discharged last year.
Perfect. From now on, you're in charge upon security and night patrol.
Got it.
Hey Chen, my old man told me Evergreen's manager Zhou reached out to you directly.
Yeah. He said once this batch is ready, he's coming to inspect it himself.
Evergreen, the biggest processing plant in the provincial capital. If our fish get into Evergreen, that's a game changer.
Getting in depends on quality. Without quality, knowing people means nothing. With quality, Oldie from the Institute said this breed is hardy and grows fast, but it's demanding on water and feed. He usually tells people not to bother. But he said my breeding logs are more detailed than his own students' lab notes. He's confident letting me raise these fish.
Something happened to Boss Ya. The pond got inspected. Samples were taken. Results in 3 days. But that bastard didn't stop. Instead, he hired a crew overnight. A dozen men to pull every last fish out of that pond. To dump them all before the test results come back.
How's he selling them?
Slashing prices. Grass carp at $5.50 a pound. Almost half off market price. A few cheap diners in town already came and hauled some off. There's a small fish ball factory over in the next county. Tonight they're sending 3 big trucks to buy out the whole lot.
Uncle Zhao, I need a favor. That fishball factory's contact info, the one in the next county. Can you get it for me? And the names of everyone hauling fish tonight. Write down as many as you can.
What do you need that for?
Those fish can't hit the market. If people eat them, they'll get sick.
But if you show up to stop him, he'll fight you to the death.
I'm not showing up. Hello, Manager Joe. This is Xiachun. There's something I need to tell you. Over in Blackstone, there's a batch of bad fish getting dumped to the next county tonight. I don't know if that kind of news interests you. Give me details. Because the Dabiao fed the moldy feed. The whole pond is full of dead fish. Enforcement already took samples.
Boss Xia, what are you after by telling me this?
Peace of mind. If those fish make people sick, it won't just ruin Li Dabiao. It'll ruin the reputation of every fish farmer in Blackstone. I plan to stay in this business. If the industry goes to hell, nobody wins.
Fine. I'll handle it.
Evergreen has partner labs in the provincial capital, and I know every major processing plant in the next county. I'll let them weigh the risk themselves.
Biao. We got trouble. Enforcement's back with reinforcements. Captain Joe, you're here early. The test results must be in. I told you, my fish are clean.
Bosley, take a look at this first.
Captain Joe, there's a mistake. I only force-fed them a few days. Expired feed, how bad could it really be?
It's not just the expired feed. In your fish tissue samples, we detected dangerously high levels of hormone residue, plus antibiotics banned by the Agriculture Department. Bosley, how much illegal junk did you pump into those fish? You know exactly what you did.
I only added a little. Everybody does it.
Name one. Give me a name, and we'll raid them right now. Bosley, the whole batch is banned and sealed now. The farm is suspended. Using banned vet drugs. This is not something a fine can fix. So we'll be forwarding all materials to the judicial authorities.
What did you say? Sealed? On what grounds? There's over 10,000 pounds of live fish. Do you know how much I sunk into this?
That's your problem. From this moment on, this pond is sealed. Not one fish leaves that water. Put up the seal.
No one's stealing anything. This is Lee land. My father's the mayor. I dare any of you to try.
Step aside. Obstructing law enforcement gets you detained.
Yeah, let it go. Don't fight the enforcement team. Get lost. What goes around comes around. Everyone pays their dues. I sat on the pond ridge, kicking back, eating watermelon. And I told Xiachun, take back the pond. All of it. Every last acre. And the fish, leave them. You get lost. And as he walked away, he turned back and said one thing.
Brother Lee, these waters run deep. Don't drown in them.
Yours. You knew all along. You knew my pond would crash. Dad's in trouble. Real trouble this time. Banned chemicals, moldy feed, hormone residue. Every single one's a deal breaker. I made 3 calls. 2 of them turned me down politely. Said, Oldly, it ain't that we won't help, there's just no way to reach in. Oldly, listen to me. Have your son cooperate willingly. Show a good attitude. Push for a lighter sentence. He thought he could play the game all these years. A long arm can't get dirty. Dirt washes off. A dirty name can't be washed clean. Now he learns. You can't play your way through. Boss-ya, that fishball factory returned the shipment overnight. I had someone show him the test report. They sealed the cold storage on the spot.
Got it.
But let me ask one more thing. Li Dabiao's father is your village mayor, right? I heard he's calling in favors everywhere. What if he comes to you?
He won't come. He knows it only makes things worse. Han wants fry been in the water for 10 days now. Survival rates over 98%. In 20 days, we split the ponds. Pond 2's liner. Patch a section tomorrow. Switch feed to batch 2. The harvest schedule needs syncing with Evergreen. There's still a hell of a lot to do.
No one to call. Even Huang Mao didn't show up tonight.
A call from Chen. Manager Zhou from Evergreen Aquaculture.
Mr. Xia, we just ended a company meeting. This year, the province is selecting 3 direct supply bases. I put your name forward. But there's one condition. I'll inspect the first batch myself. If it doesn't, not only will I refuse to sign, Evergreen will never consider working with you again. You in or not?
1 month. North Ridge.
That stench reached 3 yards away. Every single one reeks of it now.
Huang Mao. Tell me, Xiachen, does he hate me? Or is he helping me? What?
Brotherly. These waters run deep. Don't drown.
The day he left, he said, these waters run deep. Don't drown. I thought he threatened me then. Later I understood. He was genuinely warning me. He knew. I couldn't keep those fish alive. Knew I'd use moldy feed. Knew I'd cut corners. But he still handed me the ponds. Is he insane? He's not insane. I'm the one who's insane. From start to finish, the sick one was me. Cousin, I heard from folks in the village. Xiachen dug 3 more ponds up in North Ridge. Already stocked. Construction stretches 100 miles. You won't find another like it. I know. I never believed in karma before, but I do now. I stole someone's fish pond, and within 2 weeks it all fell apart. Everything's gone. My customers bailed. I fed them moldy feed. The fish all died. I begged my old man to pull some strings. The moment they heard my name, they hung up. But there's one thing I can still do. What? Make sure Xiachen never gets his operation off the ground either. Oldly, I'll level with you. Your son's situation? It's not that nobody can help. It's that nobody dares. Those chemicals he used in the ponds? The higher-ups already flagged it. Anyone who speaks up for him is gambling with their own neck. What do you mean? I've never met Xiachen. But he got the State Fisheries Institute. Personally backed his water rights from it. He got every aquaculture. Procurement manager saying that place is a candidate employee base. He got your son's inspection report. Circulated to every aquaculture. Dealer in the entire county within a day. Oldly, think about it. Is that something a regular fish farmer could pull off? I don't buy that for a second. If Xiachen can lease a fish pond, then why the hell can't I lead a Biao? Dad, you have to help me. You still got one option left. Man up. Accept the fines, pay the damages. Show some remorse, and maybe they'll leave on you. Accept what? Why should I? That stuff wasn't just me using it. Everyone does it. Why the hell are you looking at me? Because they didn't get caught. You did. So you own it. Oldly, I heard something. Your son's planning to sabotage Xiachen up at North Ridge. I'm telling you, don't. I still haven't figured out where that kid came from. But take my advice. Don't do it. Huh.
30 grams of fry per minute. That's the first day in the water. The adaptation window is the most critical. Can't be off by a hair.
Boss Xia, someone's here to see you. Li Dabio? Send him over.
Talk.
Xiachen. You won. Pond sealed, fish dead, clients gone. Why did you hand me the ponds in the first place? Did you already know I couldn't hold on to them? I handed them over.
Because your old man's the mayor. You rolled in with the county board. Official directive to seize the ponds. Procedurally, I had no shot. If I can't win, I walk. That's all there is. Brotherly, you didn't come all this way just to ask me that. Xiachen, I came today to set things straight.
Don't think just because I'm finished, you get to sit pretty. And get rich up in North Ridge. My father is the mayor. Every water line and power hookup in this village runs through him. That water line for your North Ridge ponds crosses village boundaries. Without my father's sign-off, you're not pulling pipe up that hill. Your father can stall my pipeline construction.
You can't touch my water rights permit. The township water board approved it. The village has no say. You didn't read the lease agreement closely enough. When we signed, I made sure to add one extra clause. The intake runs from the Upper West Ridge to the watershed divide. It's all on our lease. I'm tapping the mountain stream directly. Your father can't touch it. Your dad can't handle it.
Even without the pipes, you still need somewhere to sell fish. My old man already talked to every trucking crew in town. Nobody's gonna haul your fry or your feed.
Lee, man, let me tell you a secret. The most valuable thing I've had in 5 years? 5 years in Blackstone, I never begged your father for a thing. Not one favor. Never kissed up to you people, either. Not a single one of you lease. You think I got this far on my own? I got here because of them. You think the ponds are the real asset? Lee, the ponds are worthless. That pond you snatched from me. 60 acres of water, rents under 20 grand a year. The real asset is them. You don't need to send truckers to block me. My fish, somebody'll come pick them up on their own. Xia Chun.
Who the hell are you? He came to settle the score?
His old man tried to squeeze me. Once he saw he couldn't, he stopped coming around.
I know what presence is. It ain't about being loud. It's not about throwing the first punch, but staying cold no matter what. That kind of calm ain't born. It's built. I don't know what Xia Chen's been through to build it, but I'm starting to get the feeling. This kid runs a hell of a lot deeper than he lets on. Come with us. Biao. Biao. It's fine. Should have thought about that before. First batch has inspection. We sign. 3-year exclusive supply deal. Price at the top market tier. Renewed annually. Rates only go up. Yeah, Mr. Xia.
I'm listening. Terms are solid, but I've got one condition.
Name it.
Add. Lax QC or greasy palms kills the deal. I don't want favors. I want rules.
15 years in, you're the first with guts. The first 2 who did are now our strategic partners. And the third one's on his way.
Aunt Lou's pickled radish.
For fixing her water pump last time. Whole village keeps asking when the new ponds are hiring. Soon. 5 more ponds after harvest. Need 6 hands.
What's up?
I want you to pay for my certification training. I'll return to run equipment. If it's not worth it, just say no. Deal. I'll cover the training in full pay while you're gone.
Once certified, you work for me 3 years. Those are my terms.
Works for me. Some folks get trained up, then fly off the second they got wings. You're not the flying type?
Then you're exactly who I've been looking for. 3 years. If I quit a day early, I'm a damn coward. He never imagined.
Those breeding logs he looked down on
would become the evidence that buried him. I didn't judge him. The rules he trampled on did. It's not me judging him. It's the rules he trampled on. Tomorrow's another day.
They've been suspended for a few days now.
3 days off feed. Purges the gut, kills the muddy taste. Uncle Zhao, you're the old hand here. Take a look.
No need. Same as the loads I used to haul. Even better, actually. Boss Xia, what's your estimate on this pond?
The other 2 ponds need another month.
I want 2,000 pounds. Name your price. But one condition. From now on, you hold 2,000 pounds for me every month. I'm rebuilding my name on this batch.
Fine. Price follows market rate. Today's rate is 9.30. I'll take yours at 9.00 even. 30 cents off is my rule. Cash on delivery. No credit, no tabs.
Everyone else ropes in buyers with credit, and you're demanding cash?
Credit ropes and speculators. Cash keeps the ones who actually want to work with you. Quality like this sells itself.
Works for me. Works for me. How do you want the deposit? I'll transfer right now. Ha! Li Dabiao's taking a loss. Begging people to buy at slashed prices. Xiaochen won't budge a cent, and clients are fighting to put down deposits. How do you explain that?
Fish are dead. People are alive. Dead things aren't worth much. A living standard is what's worth money. Uncle Zhao, U5 this morning. Get your numbers to Zhang Xiaoa. Fish goes out by deposit order. No cuts, no line jumping.
And what if some big client tries to jump the line?
Big clients wait in line too. Rules are set. Same for everybody.
Xiaochen, I'm here to haul fish. That line of yours. Rules beat connections. Our director said. You're someone who gets it. Send me to see for myself. How long have you been conditioning this water?
Haven't missed a day since stocking. Monitoring temperature, dissolved oxygen, pH, ammonia, nitrite. Tested twice daily, morning and night.
Beautiful fish. Your methods go beyond your average operation. You're running a standardized system.
Standardization's just step one. I'm building full traceability. From fry to market. Every step documented.
This division was just created this year. Sole purpose is liaising with our most critical suppliers. 5 ops made the list. After I inspect this batch today, I'll recommend you as the 6th.
First batch out of the pond. I'll hold 2,000 pounds for you. Take it back. Run full quality control. We'll talk when it passes.
I've met hundreds of farmers. Plenty can talk a big game. Plenty pound their chests and swear their product's solid. You're the first one where I saw zero gap between what you say and what you do.
Pulling fish tomorrow. Watch on site.
I'll stay here tonight.
The work sheds only got a cot.
Ha! If you can sleep on it, so can I, ha! This batch hits Evergreen's QC Center tonight. Full lab report. By tomorrow morning. If everything passes, Monday, legal will send the agreement to your inbox.
I'll wait for the report before saying anything. Quality control is built, not negotiated.
Mr. Xia, I've never looked up to many men in my life. You're not like them. You get screwed over and don't even cuss. But you still won. You won fair and square.
Brother Chen, today's accounts are all settled. Total catch came to 6,800 pounds. Add Xiaofen's 3,000 pounds on top of that. Total take for the day is 92,000.
Starting this month, your pay goes up by 500.
Why?
Because your bookkeeping is cleaner than mine.
Ha ha ha. You seem different, Brother Chen.
Then what am I like?
Like... I can't put my finger on it. All I know is you're different from everyone else.
Xiaoyi, come with me to town tomorrow. We're registering a brand.
Old Joe, you sure this fish came from the same pond? I've known you for 15 years. Have you ever seen me cut corners? That's exactly why I find this hard to believe. Because you've never cut corners. Adult grass carp body weight 1.4 grams. Withdrawal period compliant. No detectable antibiotics. No detectable pesticide residues. No organophosphates. Lead, chromium, arsenic all. Far above national standard. Old Joe. This means? What does it mean? In 20 years of quality inspection, this is the cleanest freshwater fish in the province. And the 6 samples came from 3 different ponds. Different batches of fish. The data consistency is unbelievably tight. Do you know what that tells me? It tells me this. Farmers' production management has reached industrial grade standardization. Every pond's water quality, feed, disease control, harvest schedule. All under control. No surprises. No luck. No good enough. Who is this guy? He's nobody special. Just a Blackstone fish farmer. 5 years in. Last month, the mayor's son took his ponds. He didn't make a sound. He turned around and dug 3 new ponds at the foot of North Ridge. When I went to inspect the goods, he showed me 5 years of logs, temp, oxygen, pH, ammonia. All handwritten every single day. Never miss one. This man. We can't just sign an exclusive supply deal with him. What do we sign? A strategic rights high-base agreement first. Mark this in red. All evergreen high-end fish. Sourced here first. Exempt from inspection. Prioritize sourcing in this case. Quality exempt from inspection. Reduce handling ratio. Low drop in the standard 30% down to 10%. If after a whole year. Steady numbers. Then 5% inspection waived. No inspection for a new supplier? It's not that. I saw the data, and I realized I ain't further with this. A waste of time.
Chen, Evergreen's offer is 10% over market. Adjusted annually, up only, plus an advance payment. First year, that's $500,000. They pay before we ship.
Add this clause. Party A may inspect at any time, but inspections run 12 straight months with a pass rate above 99%. The inspection rate automatically drops to 5%. If the pass rate falls below 99%, the rate goes back up to 30%.
Other suppliers beg us to cut back on inspections. You want more. Inspections protect me. If my fish have a problem and Evergreen misses it, and it hits the market, it's Evergreen's name that gets destroyed. If Evergreen's ruined, my fish won't sell. Your quality control is my insurance. Sign it.
Xiaohe, how's it going up at North Ridge? Xiaochun's new ponds, has he pulled any fish out yet?
Sold out completely. Evergreen, that big outfit from the city. The one that rejected Li Biao's fish. They put up $500,000 as an advance. Price is 10% over market. Floor, $500,000 front.
Who knew you could farm fish like that? Evergreen? The same company that rejected Li Biao's fish? And they see something in Xiaochun? How is fish? Yes, Xiaochun raised fish in this village for 5 years. When did he ever put out a bad batch? It was that bastard Li Biao. Stole ponds and drove him out. And now look, Li Biao's land grab.
Landed him right in jail. Xiaochun's rebuilding his name up at North Ridge. Good deeds bring good rewards, evil brings what it deserves. Couldn't be more true. Oldly, what's the word around town about your son's situation? Just waiting on the sentencing. He brought it all on himself. No one to blame but himself.
North Ridge Clearwater. Brother Chen, that's a nice name. Who came up with it?
Thought of it myself. Clear water and a clear conscience.
I had my nephew help design a logo. Take a look, tell me if it works.
That nephew of yours could make a living drawing someday.
Put this fish in its own display case. Mark the price up by $1. This one's 10.0. Put the line. It'll read Evergreen Aquaculture Strategic Supply Base. Fully traceable origin. Brother Sue, that North Ridge Clearwater grass carp from yesterday? Sold out at 3 p.m. There was this old lady who bought one. Took it home, cooked it, and came back that evening with her neighbor. Said the fish wasn't at all firm flesh. Tasted just like real fish. She had as a kid. Her neighbor wanted to buy some, but we were already out. Old Sue. That fish farmer is unlike anyone you've ever dealt with. Three supermarkets in the provincial capital sold. Just under 300 pounds yesterday. All sold out before 3 p.m. I've already placed a restock order. 2 trucks go out first thing tomorrow. Don't leave me hanging dry.
Brother Chen. Can't you be happy for once? Our fish sold out in 3 hours in the capital. Evergreen's begging for more stock. At least crack a smile.
Write this down. Today it's a sellout. Tomorrow it's just regular sales. The day after, it's routine.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means selling out is nothing special. Selling out every single day, that's when you've actually made it. Five years ago, I stood right here with only 120,000 in my pocket. Back then this hollow was nothing but weeds and rocks. Didn't even have a road. Now, 3 ponds, 2 loads of fish, and a direct supply base sign. That's not luck. It's every step landing exactly where it was supposed to. Tomorrow we ship 2 more loads. Feed formula needs adjusting. Aeration schedule needs fine-tuning. Li Jiangguo should be signed up for the electrician training.
Heard his son's case, the final loan is over 200,000. 200,000 is nothing. Every fish in his pond was hauled off and destroyed. Even the disposal fees came out of the village's pocket. Oldly, these two are comrades from the county. They have a few questions to verify with you. Ask. Comrade Guofu, we received reports from the public. During your time as Blackstone's mayor, multiple projects involved conflicts of interest. One of them, last year's road paving project in the village town. Contractor was your nephew's company. Another, the first half of this year's village elementary school repairs used your cousin's construction crew. Please explain both matters. The year the old party secretary passed, he held my hand and said, Lee, listen. When you're a village official, your hands can reach far, but they can't get dirty. Dirty hands can be washed. A dirty name can't. I told him then I'd remember. And somewhere along the way, I don't know what year, I forgot. Comrade Li Guofu, if you come clean on some things yourself, the organization will take that into consideration. I'll tell you everything. Bossia, what are you stocking this time? Grass carp or silver carp?
Neither. These new ponds are for base.
That's a tough fish. I heard 2 years ago someone in the next county tried base, poured over $2 million into it, lost every dime in a year. Not one fish left.
I heard about that. He still owes a friend of mine over 30 grand in feed bills. The night he went bankrupt, he sat by the pond, chain smoking till dawn.
And you still want to raise them?
Because if nobody else can do it, it's worth doing. Only a handful of people in the whole province can pull this off. But if it works, we'll have no competition. Her reputation in the industry is split right down the middle. Some call her a lab rat. Can grow anything in a controlled tank, but falls apart in the real world. Others say she's an underrated expert. Just never found the right partner who actually understands the business. Lao Zheng at Xiachen. I need you to look into someone for me. That's Su Jing from Minhai Province. What do you know about her?
Su Jing? Why are you asking about her?
I'm moving into base. I've seen her fry.
Xia Chen, I'll shoot straight with you. Su Jing's skills are rock solid. The real deal. But she's got a problem. Too blunt. Doesn't know how to soften her words. She walked after a falling out with her old boss. If you can handle that temper of hers, she'd be a good fit. But she's picky about partners. Notoriously difficult.
I'm heading to Minhai for a few days. 3 or 4 at least. A week at most. While I'm gone, Xiaohe handles the books and client contact. Jianguo manages the ponds. Daily readings, morning and night. Keep them logged. Send them to my phone every evening.
Minghai? Chen, you're going yourself to pick up fry? Logistics are so advanced these days. Just make a call and have them shipped over.
Base fry are different. The quality of the fry determines. The next 3 years, I need to see with my own eyes. Her facility, her water, her fry. Logistics can ship fish, but they can't read people for me.
Don't worry. I won't leave the ponds for a second. The old party secretary. I didn't take your words to heart. My hands and name are dirty. I failed my son. 5 years ago, when Sachin came to this village to lease that stretch of wasteland, I thought, what could some punk kid possibly pull off? 5 years later, his fish are selling in the city. My son's fish. He rotted in the pond. Now he's under Northridge's floodlights. And I'm sitting here in this pitch black house.
Base aren't grass carp. Grass carp can survive. Pour water for a few days. Base will belly up in half a day. Nobody in this province has pulled it off. Not because base are that hard to raise, but because most people don't have the management precision. I've got 5 years of uninterrupted water data. I've got Evergreen's quality standards as a benchmark. I've got that Northridge spring water. No permission needed. All conditions are met. Just need good fry and the right person. Hot temper? Fine. Real skill comes with temper. Difficult? Not a problem. I'm more demanding about quality than anyone. Let's just see if my kind of difficult can match hers. Sir, excuse me. Which way to Dr. Sue's hatchery?
You here for fry? Go all the way down. Those white buildings by the water, that's the place. Let me tell you, that Dr. Sue is one strange character. Serious about his fry? He'll talk for 3 days. But if you try to play him, he'll see right through you. And throw you out on the spot.
Thanks, old timer.
Ah Huang, come.
Hello, I'm here to see Dr. Su Jing. I'm from the North Ridge Aquaculture Base. I came from Blackstone. My last name is Xia.
So you're that Xiachen?
You know me?
No. But 3 days ago, Zhou Mingwei from Evergreen called me. Said your way of raising fish is unlike anything he's ever seen. Said you test your water quality every single day. 5 years without missing a day. That's true.
Zhongmingwei's got a good eye for fish.
Is that real? Not so much. He's been burned before. But since he vouched for you, I'll give you 10 minutes. Come in. High hatch rate. Almost zero fry loss in the tanks.
Suspended solids are superbly controlled. The 2 weeks before the fry's gill filaments fully develop, when they're most prone to gill infections. Your water quality beats some lab-grade purification standards. How do you control suspended solids? Microscreen filter plus ozone. I modified it.
Filtration precision is 3 times the standard commercial unit. Custom built. I drew up the plans myself. And had a machinist turn the parts. Why are you taking pictures? I'll replicate this and pay royalties.
I don't take other people's tech for free. I've met plenty of people who smile and say they don't learn.
But you're the first who opened by offering to pay. You know what the biggest challenge is with raising base? Fry degradation. Base farmed for over a decade.
Survival rates and growth rates drop year after year. Fewer than 5 hatcheries nationwide can solve it. You know why my fry haven't degraded?
I read your paper from 3 years ago in the Fisheries Journal.
Genetic distance control in core base populations. You applied inbreeding control on top of geography. Before every selection cycle, you run parentage and kinship analysis. Other hatcheries still pick broodstock by feel. You're doing molecular marker-assisted selection. You actually read my paper? Here are my notes on your key data points. Drops growth rate by 4.3%. Survival 4.7%. Inbreeding coefficient under 5%. That's why your fry haven't degraded. Growth rate dropped 4.3%. Survival rate dropped 2.7%. Your core population's inbreeding. Coefficient is within 5%, so your fry haven't degraded.
Come with me. I want to show you something. This is my core breeding stock. All the commercial fry outside. They're their descendants. The inbreeding coefficient of this group is kept under 0.03. I've raised this population for 4 years. 1 selection cycle per year. We're on the 4th generation now. 4th gen growth rate runs about 20% faster than ordinary fry. Disease resistance is up by half.
Do you sell fry from these broodstock?
I sell. But I choose my buyers. You ever raised base before?
No. Only grass carp and bighead carp.
Then what makes you think I'd hand my fry to you?
This is my base farming plan for the new pond up at Northridge. Water temperature, water quality, feed formula, disease prevention schedule. Every item's covered. Read it, then decide. Well?
You really are a different breed. I've seen plenty of people wanting to raise base. Either they don't know a damn thing, thinking it's just like grass carp, chuck them in the water and done. Or they want to grow money a year, multi-million-dollar, refrill systems, and they still can't even get dry to start eating. You're not like that. You understand that raising fish is about raising the water, not the fish. You know the work goes into the things you can't see. Stay in town tonight. Come back first thing tomorrow. I'll show you the fry release test.
Test for what?
Those fry you picked, I'll run a stress trial on them first. Watching survival rates and feeding response under simulated transport. They pass, we sign. They don't, is sorry, but no deal.
Fair enough.
And that filter head, when you go back to replicate it. I'll send you the blueprints. No patent fee. Consider it a gift.
Why?
Because you didn't ask if I could do better on the price. You asked about the nitrogen cycle first. That's worth a filter head right there. Black coffee. No sugar, no cream. It's all the hatchery's got.
Thanks.
80% survival at 6 hours is excellent. That's the benchmark. Too many people in this business figure. Shipping losses are the buyer's problem, not the seller's. Crate 13, Pugine inbred. 0.12, 5th generation. Already showing phenotypic degradation. Growth rates almost 30% slower than the 4th generation.
What do you do with those fry?
Cull them all. Can't let them hit the market. Give me the contract. I'll sign.
You're not going to read the terms?
No need. You know my data. My own grad students isn't going to bury me in the fine print. People like that don't operate that way.
Dr. Sue, once this batch arrives, I'll send you data every day.
Why send it to me? You bought them. They're yours.
So you know what kind of water your fish are growing in.
Ah Huang, this guy's no businessman. A more thorough researcher. Back at the Institute. Still, there's a small error in the recirculating aquaculture section of his proposal. I'll email him tonight and point it out.
Wrong. Bossia.
Stress-induced enteritis. Early stage.
What caused it?
The heat wave these past few days. Water temp swung past. What base can handle? And that blackout last night. Generator kicked in, but the switchover crashed oxygen. Feed mixed with herbs for 3 days. Cut feed 30%. Max aeration. Add bacteria at night.
Bossia, you already had the meds ready. You knew this was coming.
First 3 weeks in a new pond. Peak stress risk. Dr. Sue's plan covered it. I read it in the research files. So I stocked up on a few of the meds I might need. Just enough for emergencies. Won't waste or expire.
I get it now. From now on when I walk the ponds, I'll learn to look closer too. Bossia, they're all fine. Not a single loss.
Because I read the data every day. The data tells me when they're struggling. I find a cause. Once I find a cause, I treat it. Fish farming is just a process of finding problems and solving them.
If this man ever expands, Minghai Hatchery gets first priority. Minimum order. No shipping subsidies required. No market conditions attached. Because the families only matter. If they land in good water.
Bossia, you spend more time by this pond now than the fish do.
These bass will be ready to sell in 2 months. Get them to market before New Year's. Play the timing gap. Prices will get at least 20% higher.
How do you know prices will spike before New Year's?
Because bass grow slow in winter. Fewer market size fish around. Low supply, high demand. Prices go up. That's just how it works. It's not some trade secret. It's common sense. Most people just can't be bothered to do the math.
Jen, that fresh food e-commerce platform from the city, Fresh Direct. Their head of procurement called personally. Says he wants to meet with you face to face.
Tell them I'll meet. But on one condition. They come to Northridge. I'm not going to the city.
They said fine. Their director's coming Monday.
Mr. Xia, this water's clearer than any pond I've ever seen.
Clear doesn't mean good. Water that's too clear won't grow fat fish. I keep the visibility in this pond at exactly 40 centimeters. Just enough to stop the bass from biting each other's tails.
You even control visibility?
Every water parameter has a specific effect. Temperature affects feeding. Oxygen affects digestion. In murky water, they won't eat. Where's your exclusive deal with Evergreen?
Grass carp's locked for 3 years. Base isn't signed.
We're waiting on the first batch's harvest data. So the base exclusive is still open.
I don't care about platform size. One thing matters.
What's that? I know your platform. 45-day payment terms. Dragging to 60 isn't rare. Don't waste my time. Then let me make an exception. Base exclusive.
Then I send you the purchase order. I pay in full before shipping. No payment terms. I bear all cash flow pressure. You have the authority to make that call? I cleared it with the CEO before coming. He said if the fish is good enough, rules can be broken. You can get 200 pounds right now? I can. But there's one condition. You catch them yourself.
Deal. Let's talk long-term later.
You can get 200 pounds right now.
Yes, but on one condition. You catch them yourself.
Deal. Mr. Xia, when I get back today, I'm telling my CEO. This facility's fish are ours. No question.
Sell through first, then stake your claim. Sell now, talk after.
Northridge Blackstone base, priced at 42 yuan a pound. That's nearly half again what ordinary base goes for on the market. 2.5 hours on the shelf. Completely sold out. Customer reviews? Nothing but 5 stars across the board. Finally, base without that muddy, dirty taste. Steamed it, and the meat was sweet. My kid ate half a fish by himself.
Xiaohe, what did you just say? 42 yuan a pound? And it's sold out? Mr. Xia, can you give me 500 pounds on the next batch? No, make it 1,000. Our CEO said it straight. Northridge Base is going to be Fresh Direct's long-term flagship product. Homepage banner. A full week straight.
Can't do 1,000 pounds right now. The base aren't there yet. They haven't hit optimal harvest size. Pulling them now would be a waste. Wait another month and a half. Once the average weight hits 600 grams plus, I'll get you 2,000 pounds on the first run.
A month and a half? That's way too long. The market's hot right now.
You pull them now, they ruin my name. The fish aren't ready. The meat's still loose. Throw in a steamer, it falls apart. You sold out today. Next month, customers get substandard fish. They're cursing my Northridge brand. So, wait a month and a half. You in or not?
I'm in. You call the shots.
Brother Chen, 42 yuan a pound, sold out in 2.5 hours. The guy's begging you for product. You tell him to wait a month and a half? Aren't you afraid he'll walk?
He won't walk. My fish are his flagship. His platform is my distribution channel. He wants a long-term bestseller. I want long-term market presence. You rush it now. Neither side profits for long. The base have already grown to nearly a pound each. In 2 more months, it's New Year. Base grows slow in winter. That's when market supply is at its lowest. Then we harvest, no discounts. Only the best fish, at the best price. And after that, we expand 3 more ponds. Sell the fish before New Year's. Lock the timing. Next spring, we're expanding to pond number 10.
Today's the election for the new mayor of Blackstone. The candidate, Sun Changhe. Ex-water board head. 23 years. Nominated after review. As the candidate for mayor of Blackstone. Any objections? Speak now. Why quit a cushy job? With a guaranteed paycheck to take over this dumpster fire. What's your angle? Honestly? I didn't want to come. I spent half my life in water management. Reservoirs. River channels. No power. But real work. Taking over Blackstone. I know it's a mess. The last mayor got stripped of his post. His son went to prison. The old fish pond's water went foul. Half the village. The people's trust in the county board? Gone. But the town party secretary sat me down and said something I couldn't walk away from. He said, Blackstone needs someone clean to run things now. You're the right man. Boss, yeah. I'm here today on behalf of the village to apologize to you.
Director's son, what are you apologizing for?
Call me Old Sunday. I'm not a director anymore. I'm the mayor now. I took this village on, which means I've got to settle the debts. The last guy left behind. You know what happened with Li Guofu and his son. The son went to prison. The old man got stripped of his title. But the damage they did? That's still sitting there. All the years Li Guofu ran this village. Half the projects here had ties to his relatives. That old fish pond land? Li Guofu illegally signed it over to his son to grab. I came here today for 2 reasons. First, to apologize. Second, to discuss something with you.
Go on.
The village wants to rezone that old fish pond land. After you put up the money to dredge it and replace the soil. The land stays under collective ownership. But here's my thinking. We don't lease it out to private hands anymore. We form a village. Collective aquaculture co-op. The co-op runs everything. Profits shared by shares.
Not a bad idea. But you've got to do one thing first. Dredge it. That pond bottom hasn't been touched in 6 months. The moldy feed Li Dabiao dumped in. Toxins sunk in mud. Clean it out. New water won't help. I'll fund the dredging. Consider it startup support for the co-op.
Miss Xia, you're paying for the silt removal? Do you have any idea what dredging that pond costs?
I do. I ran the numbers. The silt's over 2 feet deep. 60 acres of water. Dredging it and replacing the topsoil. At least 150 grand. The co-op is just starting. The village can't front that kind of money. I'll cover it for now. Once your proposal clears the township, we break ground.
Miss Xia, what's your angle here?
No angle. This is the ground I came up from. If the village hadn't leased me that wasteland, I wouldn't be where I am today. Now that I've got the means, giving something back is the least I can do. But I've got one condition.
Name it.
The co-op has to be run by the book. Open books, transparent profit sharing. Not like before. We're one family, one name, lock down the pond, so tight nobody else could get a finger in. I'll pay for the dredging. After that, you make sure this co-op actually runs. Not just a sign on the wall. Real fish, real sales, real dividends. Can you do that?
You have my word. I'm Sun Changhe. Half my life in water management. I know this. Bad water management drowns people. Bad bookkeeping rots the soul.
One more thing. The co-op's fry come from North Ridge first. I supply the stock. You raise it. I'll buy back at market rate. I handle quality. I can find sales channels too.
Miss Xia, you're basically handing a slice of your profit over to the village collective.
I wouldn't call it handing over. If I farm alone, the profit's mine alone. If the co-op farms, the whole village earns. That's not charity. Everyone grows the pie together. When it's bigger, Everybody's cut gets bigger too.
Only 6 months. 6 months ago that water was black as soy sauce. The whole village avoided the smell. Now it's clear.
That's the dredging and new soil. I heard the dredging alone cost over 100 grand.
It wasn't just the silt. Willie Gavia ran things. That murky water wasn't about mud. It was about rotten hearts. That pump dumped expired, moldy feed into the pond. He mixed hormones into pellets, then scooped up dead fish. And sold them cheap to a back alley processor. Poisoning people. Now that people's hearts are clean, the water runs clear. This co-op belongs to the whole village. Not one family, not one name. We work together. We share the wins and the losses. I'm Sanchana. You heard it from me first. Co-op books open monthly. Anyone can check. When it's time to split profits, it goes by shares. Not a cent short. Anyone thinking about lining their own pockets, sorry. I'll be the first one to put a stop to it. Also, the old pond silt and soil replacement cost $150,000. That money didn't come from the village. It wasn't from the town. It came from Xiachen. Boss Xia paid it all himself. Took nothing back. Boss Xia couldn't come. He's busy at North Ridge, building winter greenhouses for the base. He sent a message. The co-op's first batch of fry will be supplied free by North Ridge. 10,000 grass carp fry, coming in spring. When the co-op's fish are grown, he'll help you find buyers.
Chen, after the launch, Old Sun said on stage. To mention you. Said you covered the silt removal costs. And that you're supplying the fry too. Folks in the village are all asking why you didn't show up.
I couldn't get away from here. Temp probes still uncalibrated. Half a degree could. The base's overwinter survival rate.
Just speak normally. Like, I'm touched. Or I'm pleased.
Being mentioned doesn't matter. What matters is, can actually run by the book. The sign's up. The fry are on the way. The silt's been cleared. But can they raise fish right, keep honest books? That's what decides if the co-op survives. The sign going up is only the beginning.
That Zen mindset of yours, sometimes it really makes people want to kick you. Still, if Old Sun had heard what you just said today, he'd be so moved he'd be giving you a big thumbs up again.
He doesn't need to give me a thumbs up. If he runs the co-op right, that's the best thumbs up there is.
Let me say something. This has been the hardest year of my life, but also the most solid. Working for Mr. Xia. He never stiffs us, never stalls. Every word he says, he backs it up. I'm not good with words, so just this, Mr. Xia. Thank you. I've known Mr. Xia for almost a year now. Built 8 fish ponds for him. On the last one, I added a 4th waterproofing layer on my own dime. He didn't ask me to. I did it because I wanted to. Because if I did sloppy work for a man like him, I couldn't live with myself. Mr. Xia, I've been in construction for 20 years. You're the first to push me this hard. I owe you something.
Next year, I'm staying on.
This base, firm flesh, sweet, no muddy taste. I've eaten fish for 20 years. Never had anything this good. 3-pound fish, and now it's just bones.
Damn right. Outside it's 5 below. In here, it's 64 degrees. Dead of winter outside. Spring in here. The base don't know how cold it is out there. All they know is the water's warm. Plenty of feed and air. They won't know what's happening outside. They just need to grow. The co-op's officially up and running. Old Sun's an honest man. He says if you keep the books clean, the rest takes care of itself. Evergreen and fresh direct orders are booked solid through spring. Base overwintering data stable. Next year's plan. Post-festival, expand to 10. Carp to co-op. Base goes direct to Evergreen and fresh direct. By end of next year, we turn the North Ridge ponds into the state's first traceable aquaculture brand.
Mr. Xia, the lab's approved. Come spring. The first batch of joint selected base fry, right here. This is where they'll come from. How are your greenhouse numbers looking?
Water temp 64. Dissolved oxygen 8.2. All normal. Not a single loss.
Good. By the way, what's your plan for the holiday?
I'm at the camp, watching the greenhouse. You?
Same. In the greenhouse. Used to it.
Then let's spend it together, sharing data. That counts as spending it together.
Counts? I'm not just being polite with you.
Some things don't need extra words. You send me your data, I'll send you the fry. 2 people in different places, watching over the same bloodline. That's their holiday.